Hi, I'm Dr. Gaffer. This is Yu Ming, and here we're in the back row. Welcome to another exciting and riveting episode that is In the Back Row Live. And for our Spanish-speaking friends, Otele, ¿cómo está?
Bueno, se no bueno.
Did you just pass a stone? What
Maybe.
Jesus.
Hi, Maddie.
Welcome to another episode. And as you can see by the sign,
Bye, Sam.
down there, I have to remind Tommy about the show. It says right there.
Remind Tommy about show. So did you, or?
No, I haven't yet. So I have to do that.
So this is a little bit off topic, but kind of, sort of, not really. It's kind of movie related. It's got advanced metals, the Pentagon, military helping with top secret things, an awesome suit. Yeah, Obama kind of confirmed that they're building Iron Man. Kind of.
Sort of, but not really.
Sort of, but not really. There's this lovely telebroadcast that he did that said that they're going to be building the Iron Man suit. And actually, he's just announcing the creation of a high-tech manufacturing hub. But it is true that the U.S. government has been creating a suit that's designed to give the wearer superhuman strength. They call it the Tactical Assault Light Operator Suit, or TALOS, for short.
Of course, it's got to have an abbreviation. It's a fancy name, though.
Lol, fail. That's right, totally fail. It features a full body bullet protection and also a built-in weapon.
Ooh.
So look out, y'all gonna die.
Proof it was designed by a man.
That's right.
Like a built-in weapon.
That's right. It monitors the wearer's vitals, displays remaining power on the suit, and more. The unpowered prototypes are expected to be ready by June, so we'll be able to see what they're gonna look like.
That's totally in time for Christmas.
It's way before Christmas.
I know.
And deployment is going to be around 2018, so get your pre-orders ready.
I still want one, though.
Yes, I would love to have one of those things. Of course, the price tag would probably be a little bit astronomical. Don't you think?
I'd just be like the neighborhood watch volunteer.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so we need someone for this block. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Would you like to try
I got a special suit for that.
Oh, I kind of wonder who would, demo the suit. Who would be the lucky person to actually, put it on and be like, all right, now go out into the battlefield. And...
Yeah, we're just going to drop you off in the middle of Afghanistan and hope you make it back.
Do you think it would deflect, bombs and stuff?
I
or
think
would that have to be steel of, that
It's
thick?
only, I think it's only good for, small arms fire.
Mm.
So I think anything beyond an AK is just not gonna work out.
See, Foxy Roxy, well, when my band goes on tour, I'm going to where you live, and I'm going to give you guys free tickets and good seats, and I'll take you out to eat my treat.
That started out sounding almost a little bit threatening. I'm going to find out where you are. and then it turned surprisingly pleasant, but it is the internet, so you never know.
Well, Roxy, that would be a delight.
Thank you, Foxy Roxy.
And thank you for talking again about food. What did I?
So, if we're gonna start hanging out, we're probably gonna start, shortening up our names. So, would you prefer Foxy or Roxy, or
or Fox,
or Foxy R?
Fox in the rocks.
I don't know. If you had to shorten it up, which way would you go?
Down.
I guess that would be shortening it up, but.
They said 3 feet of snow, not even an inch.
Huh?
I don't know. That's what Cameron said. Foxy's real name is Destiny. I'll call you D. Okay, Big D. What's up, Big D?
I don't know if Big D is appropriate.
Little D?
Little D.
Mini D.
Lowercase D?
I would say Fox. All right, Foxy D.
Foxy D.
That's where we're at.
I like it.
So.
I don't know why it felt like we should rename you. I don't know. I'm an asshole.
No, you just like nicknames. So anyway, last week we talked about the Twitch Plays PokéMon, Twitch TV. Well, guess what? They beat it. They beat it. They beat it. It was Pokemon Red Blue. 16 days later, they finally beat the game.
Yeesh.
Yeah, that's constant streaming, 24/7. And now there's a new game that they started. Twitch plays Pokemon Crystal. It's like,
Oh my god.
why always Pokemon? Can't they? Let's figure something else. And actually, they said that they want suggestions. Twitch plays random game. What game do you think they should play next?
I don't know. I don't see why you're so down on the on the Pokemon. It's
I'm not. Twitch TV is. I just thought it was fun that they. Oh, we reached level 15.
Oh, hooray!
Yay, level 15.
I don't know how that happened.
Roxy is, or Foxy D.
Foxy D
is in Dallas, Texas. Cameron is in Kansas. Aha.
Hmm.
They said we might have snow here in Dallas. Cool. So the Twitch plays Pokemon Crystal. Go to Twitch TV or Twitch.tv or whatever the heck it is. And go into that room. It's a fantastic time waster. And you can help everybody beat the Pokemon Crystal. Yeah, you know, in about maybe 16 days or so. But maybe even less because now they got themselves a groove.
Maybe.
More frivolous lawsuits.
Oh my god.
Yay! So, this is like the 5th or 6th or 90th time that somebody has sued Rockstar Games over the Grand Theft Auto 5. But,
Oh, Jesus Christ. Again?
I know, right? Yep, there's another one. It's a daughter of a retired gangster is suing Rockstar Games, claiming that they used her likeness and life story in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Her life story. My life story was used in Grand Theft Auto 5. What kind of a fucked up life did you...
Oh, we're not there yet. Bye, Roxy. Have a good night.
Thanks, Roxy. Thanks
Love
for hanging
you.
out with us.
Maddie heard that. Isn't that funny? So many lawsuits surrounding this damn game. Ugh, it's just ridiculous. The money grubbing gal.
When you're popular, everyone wants a piece of you.
I'm telling you about it. Her name is Karen Gravano. Mobster. Yeah. Okay.
Gravanovich.
Even more disturbing is the fact that she starred on a U.S. reality show called Mob Wives. Okay. She filed a suit for $40 million, half for punitive damages and half for compensation. The character that you encounter in the game is in a mission called Burial. Oh god, I sounded like my mother. Burial. All right. The name of the character is Antonia Bottino, and she resembles this one chick in appearance and her backstory. The story is Bottino is bound and about to be buried alive. You help her. She explains her father is a retired Gambetti crime family underboss, Sammy Bottino, and he is a government witness and is part of a plea bargain, blah, blah, blah. And apparently that chick, it's the same story. I mean, her dad is a retired gangster and blah, 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 and families and plea bargains and da-da-da-da-da. She says she has the utmost respect for the writers and the creators of Grand Theft Auto 5, but her story is unique and is hers to tell. So she has a book coming out explaining her story. You know, I wish somebody would make a game about a chick that sat around and played video games all day and drank coffee. Because then I'd have a reason to sue for $40 million. I mean, come on.
Well, I think you'd have about as much chance as Lindsay Lohan did with her lawsuit.
Well, that's true. She didn't get very far, did she? I don't think it actually went through.
I could just do that, you know, with like random products that I see. Just like, yeah, that hot dude on the packaging.
I'm so gonna sue
that's
that.
Totally me. Look, he's a bald dude. I'm a bald dude. It's totally me. They're totally ripping off the Duck the Gaffer persona.
Dude, you could totally sue that one guy that games on like on the Xbox Live, right? That Dr.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, so there you go, and there she is.
There is a difference.
There's a difference, but also there's a likeness. There's a definite likeness.
Yeah, one looks like the other one's mom. That's the difference I see there.
I don't know. I think think she has a...
Rar.
I think she has a fair chance of winning this little suit. But that's
Well,
just me.
I guess we'll have to see.
We'll find out. And in other news, PlayStation 4 is winning the console race. The end.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. That's all the fucking news I have. See you guys later.
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is, actually. When our internet went down and then it came back up and I decided to play video games, but I already looked up all of my sources. There's just nothing really all that exciting.
That's not bullshit. The internet did go down.
Yeah, it did.
Or how long was it down for? Like 2 hours? Something
Yeah, a
like
couple hours.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Originally called and they're just like, oh yeah, no, it's just not. There's not an outage. It's just you. So, so we're trying to schedule like a time for them to come out and see what the issue with only our internet service was. So first it was going to be I think like Wednesday, and they're like, okay, well no, that time's been taken now. So how about Thursday? And like, oh well, that time slot just got taken. So it just kept getting pushed back until finally it was sometime late Friday, and then he realized, and it was like doesn't it seem weird that like these time slots for repairs are filling up so quickly, but there is no outage? So come to find out, everyone was scheduling appointments simultaneously, and it turns out there was actually an outage.
Because
so
there was an outage.
oh well, what do you know? Let's talk about hookers.
Yay, hookers!
So,
Tits and
and
ass.
I don't just normally just go out of my way to call people hookers, but apparently TMZ and many other media outlets decided that they were in fact just that. I had some other pictures here that I can show to you guys if I can find them. That's the same one. I should put them. Now, here's another. Well, first let me show you the picture of. Not that one. It's that one. Hooray! I found it. Let me make this.
Oh
bigger.
no.
So,
Is that real?
So yeah, so this picture was taken at the Bunny Ranch just this last week.
Oh.
So Bill Clinton was at this fundraiser, and this picture was taken, and these two girls were identified as prostitutes, and it was rumored by the media originally that they had been thrown out of the party once it was discovered that they were prostitutes. It came out that the owner of the Bunny Ranch, Dennis Hoff, says, like, no, the hookers were guests. They were on the list. Why would we throw out people we invited? So he's just like, no, we totally wanted the hookers there.
Wow.
And so, like, people are just like, oh, my God, he's taking, like, getting his, photo handed around Twitter with, like, prostitutes. I'm like, well, it's Bill Clinton, though. I mean, we know him.
Yeah. He was doing a fundraiser, all right.
Yeah.
Some other type of, right, Cameron?
Where's my other picture? So here's a picture from 2012 of him again with, what appears to be two prostitutes.
That one's got a nice mouth.
At another fundraiser. But he's not a stranger. But like, hey, look, gonna get my picture taken with a couple of hot chicks. It's just how he roll. Now I found this picture of the same two girls. If you look around the internet, there's all these like side by side shots. But now the blonde really kind of looks like a man.
I was gonna say she's very mannish.
Now her name is that's Barbie Girl on the left there, and on the right is Ava Adora. So
not particularly attractive. Not my type.
Not your type.
Not my type.
But yeah, so there's many photos wandering around if you Google it, and as the day and the story progresses, more and more photos of these girls are becoming available. So it's only a matter of time before we start seeing them in some sort of film of some type.
Oh boy.
So,
something like man-on-man action films?
Maybe not that, but
she could pass for a man. I mean,
maybe like a prison film. Sort of prison film. Woman in South Carolina this last week, when I guess she was at the our local police station to take care of some traffic infraction, or fuck, she could have been there to renew her license. I really don't know
That's
But-
kind of a big difference there, but
They apparently
continue.
had. She discovered that they had a warrant for her arrest that they've had for like.
Oh no.
For like 10 years.
For what?
Because 10 years previously, she did not return a VHS copy
What?
of Monster-in-Law
Are you fucking
to her
they
local
arrested
video
her?
store. There was an arrest warrant issued 10 years ago. Because I don't know
For
if,
a videotape?
okay, I don't know if you guys remember this or not. But, 10 years ago when you rented videos, they needed proof of where you lived, and they needed a copy of your driver's license, and some of them asked for your fucking social security number. I mean, it's like you were buying a goddamn house, it seemed like. So, when movies first came out, like Batman, when the first Batman with Michael Keaton came out and was available on VHS, it cost $80 fucking dollars. So if you're gonna not return an $80 product, they're like, hey, we're gonna come after you. So it was considered a theft. So the business, whatever a video store it was, which by the way, the video store no longer exists.
That's what Maddie just said.
Yeah, there's no more fucking video store. But there's this warrant for her arrest is 10 years old, so they fucking arrest her anyway, even though the person that originally, filed the complaint is no longer around. It's like, how...
Wow.
It's like, how by the book and idiotic do you have to be? It's just I can just imagine, the guy who just, beat the shit out of his girlfriend. It's just well, Carl, it's your lucky day. You get to go home because this bitch didn't return a VHS copy
10 years
of
ago.
Monster-in-Law. Monster-in-Law. Can you just imagine the fucking jailhouse conversation? What are you in for?
I forget.
I didn't return Monster-in-Law to Video Emporium.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was back in 2004. It seems like so long ago.
I just...
And you're I'm
It kind of makes me wonder how many arrest warrants there are out there for that kind of thing that they just never even find.
Oh,
Where was this? What state was this in?
It was in... I knew a second ago, but for some reason I did not commit it to my memory. It was in South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Yeah.
Really?
Her name was Kayla Finley. She's 27 years old.
Well,
so,
fuck you, Kayla Finley. She was only 17.
Exactly.
She wasn't even an actual adult.
Well, actually, it might have only been 9 years, so she was probably just 18 at the time, and probably just did one of those goofy kid things where it's just oh, so that happened, and it wound up in a friend's backpack or whatever. But
wow, that
yeah.
poor thing. Now she's gonna have this criminal history and.
Well, I imagine, after probably some cost to her that things will...
Oh, she'll give $80 to the person that owned the damn store and be like, here you go.
Well, I'm thinking just in legal fees just to make it go away at this point, because really if the legal system there is that inept that they're still going to arrest somebody after 9 years when the person who claimed oh yeah, she took this tape, it's just okay, well, they're no longer around to
well, I
make
hope
that
the
claim.
judge just throws it out and be like, what the fuck is this?
I'm just saying, if someone's oh, okay, well, that person's a murderer. I saw them murder somebody, and then you issue an arrest warrant for them, but then the person that saw it is no longer around.
That's
well, this
different.
person, not really.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it's different, but the same. It's different, but the same. Fine, whatever. It's different. It's not anywhere near the same. Fine, you win. You happy now?
No.
Well, shit. What do you want from me? Where the fuck is Tommy?
I don't know.
I reminded him everything. I'm all kinds of upset now.
Aw.
So guess what?
Chicken butt.
Yes.
Oh.
Exactly that.
I win.
Justin Bieber had his 20th birthday.
Oh, hell.
He's no longer a teenager.
Oh, hell.
Sorry, ladies.
Ladies? Really? Don't you mean tweens?
Sorry, tweens.
There you go.
That just seems so degrading.
Ladies seems worse.
Hey, ladies! So
happy birthday, Biebs.
So the Biebs turned 20, and there's a picture on Twitter of him blowing out the candles on his cake. I don't know. It doesn't really look like there could be 20 candles on there, but you can kind of see it says like
happy birthday, Bizzle.
Bizzle. I don't know if that's like a nickname of his. And it looks like he's actually, maybe he's like getting set to blow, but it almost looks like he's trying to inhale the smoke. Maybe they're marijuana candles. I don't know.
It could be.
But
that's
really,
an awful looking cake.
Yeah, it really
being
looks
that rich.
It looks like a cake that perhaps like you'd buy for like a child of 7.
Yeah.
And it's served apparently on what appears to be an old wooden door. I don't know what the hell exactly is going on in that photo, but so hi Logan.
Hi Logan.
So yeah, so he's 20 years old now, and I can only imagine that he's wishing for a really good plea deal in this photo.
I'm surprised he made it to 20.
Hey, he'll make it to at least 23. At least 23. It'll be awesome to see the before and after pictures.
Logan, is that a girl blowing out candles?
What kind of show do you think this is? Now, I know the Oscars were just, a thing.
Actually, I think they might still be a thing.
Oh, yeah. They're probably still a thing, actually. I tend not to watch them, It's kind of like, watching the Super Bowl, except without really cool commercials. Is that the same?
Yeah, it's the Super Bowl for fags. And I say that with love.
With love for the fags?
Absolutely.
Okay, because you know what they do, don't you?
They vote on dresses.
Well, not according to people in Rwanda. You brought it up and you went there. I was looking for any possible segue to show this.
You're welcome.
So, this is a video from a few years ago, but it's so goddamn ridiculous. So, yes, this is very similar to the Academy Awards.
I'm ready for this.
Is Pastor Dr. Martin Semper. I'm here in the capacity as the chairman of the National Task Force Against Homosexuality in Uganda. We are making legislation to make sure sodomy and homosexuality never sees the light of legality in this land of the Pearl of Africa. I've taken time to do a little research to know what homosexuals do in the privacy of their bedroom. One of the things they do is called anal leaking, where a man's anus is leaked like this by the other person, like ice cream. And then what happens, even poo-poo comes out. The other one poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo. The other one they do is they have a sex practice called fisting, where they insert their hand into the other man's hand, and it goes into the anus all the way. And it is so painful, they have to take drugs, but they enjoy it. Now, if we have any children, please step out. This is a parental guidance moment. That child can be moved out. So I've done research. This is what they do. Number one, you can see a man here having sucked the other person's rectum, and the other person is poo-pooing, and this one is eating the poo-poo all over the place. Tell me, when you have a law against homosexuality, do you say, except eating poo-poo? Hey, I mean, look at this guy sincerely. Bishop. Stagafulaizaha. Hajat. We do not want this sickness. This is sick, and it's therefore deviant. We do not want it.
Now, they start off by touching each other's genitals and smelling each other. Then this one smears the poo-poo all over the other person's face. As if that is not enough, he puts the hand deeper. As Africans, we want to ask Barack Obama to explain to us, is this what he wants to bring to Africa as a human right, to eat the poo-poo of our children?
It's almost like we're trolling our own show at this point.
Oh God, that is so awful.
Or I guess it's like,
I don't know.
you don't think that homosexuals like the poo-poo?
I just really feel...
That was just so bizarre. My favorite part of that is like, and it is so painful that they have to take drugs because they enjoy it so much. I'm like...
Those poor Ugandans. I mean, what if... we do not want Obama to bring the gay down here. It's like, really? That's not the point.
The people who are like adamantly against homosexuality have the most amazing narrow view of what it must be like.
Oh, I know. Well, it's like, I mean, he's just like, hey, look, I found this on the internet. This must be what homosexuality is.
It's really hard to
not.
listen to like a prolifically ignorant or racist person and not want to both like laugh and cry at the same time, because the ideology is it borders on comedy because it's such an exaggeration of an extreme, and then you realize, no, there's a living, breathing person in front of me that's actually thinking and believing those things, and then you want to cry. So, yeah.
But it's so funny at the same time.
So I am happy and sad for you.
It's the ignorance
Yolanda.
that just gets me. Happy birthday, Marissa. Yay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Marissa. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, Alyssa.
I don't know why I felt I had squeezed the brain.
Jennifer is lost. What the fuck is this? 56 people are watching this bullshit. Really? Yes.
Have you seen network television? I'm just asking.
Hi, Jasmine. This is a ridiculous entertainment and gaming news broadcast that borders on even more ridiculousness when we find ridiculous things on the internet, like that piece of ridiculousness that we've just shown you.
Indeed.
Thanks for becoming a fan, Alyssa and Austin. Alyssa, you're more awesomer.
So,
Ew.
it was Justin Bieber's birthday.
Oh my God, old people, says Brittany. Sorry.
Oh my God, old people. George Lopez was doing a show in Canada, and so he's bragging that he did to Canada what Justin Bieber's been doing to the U.S. Because apparently he took like 36 shots at the hotel he was staying at, and passed out in the lobby, and people like snapped pictures of him and like posted it on Twitter or stuff, and then still made his show the following night, as hungover as he must have been, and then just like went on to to brag about like how much he had drank.
Oh, of course.
And how he's doing to Canada what Justin Bieber has done to the United States. It's just like, well, just way to spin it, man. Way to spin it.
Totally. Jennifer, that was horrible. Thanks. Drea, lol. Fablin says, hey.
I love
Thanks
just
for
like
every
once in a while you get like this wonderful waterfall of hate. It's really heartwarming.
I know. I enjoy it.
So before I went off on my tangent about the Ugandan poo-poo guy.
It's no poo-poo!
Apparently, the Academy Awards was a thing this evening, and might still.
Oh, it still is.
It might still be going on.
It better still be.
It might. It probably is. It probably goes till 7. But
I don't think so.
Anyway, it seems like I never actually get to watch it. Not that I really have too terribly much interest in it, because it's almost it's kind of like it's almost like politics in a way.
Yeah, politics and pretty people. I always think it's funny. I like watching the red carpet part of it all, because they're videotaping the red carpet, and then these people are standing as perfectly as they can and smiling, and oh wait, let me get that wisp of hair out of my face, and then they smile, and then they just look at everybody like, yes, I'm famous, take my picture, okay, I'm going to move on now. And it just makes me laugh. Except there's some cool ones out there that are like, yeah, I don't care what I look like. Yeah.
So apparently all the local weed dispensaries in Los Angeles have had
so you mean not around here?
No.
Not that kind of local. Los Angeles local. Okay, continue.
He was talking about the Academy Awards.
Yes.
The local weed dispensaries around Los Angeles
Yes.
apparently have had to hire extra delivery personnel because of all the celebrities that have been coming into town, and they've had an increase in the amount of orders because anyone who's ever actually made a film in Hollywood has like their California weed card. It's like, I have anxiety disorder, I have a hangnail,
Hangnail.
whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But apparently there are so many people with legalized or medical marijuana cards in California. When they all converge for a ceremony like the Academy Awards, the weed dispensaries have to hire extra hands, like part-time seasonal help. It's like,
wow.
you know, like a Sears would have to take on an extra 5 people during Christmas. So yeah, I guess it's technically a a holiday for the people of Los Angeles.
Sure, the similarities are pretty stunning.
Anytime somebody puts up bleachers a few blocks from your house, something's going on. I've never had anyone do that to my house before.
It's happened once to me.
Really, just once?
Just once.
So you're talking about the fashions and stuff.
Yeah, the dresses.
Watching people on the red carpet. Now, I don't know why they just, if this is just like an accident that, people stumbled across this story, but I guess Sally Fields, the actress, went into a lingerie store in Los Angeles and bought basically like a corset to help keep her stuff in place.
Fair, yeah.
And so, of course, the people from TMZ were just like, hey, she went to this store and, blew $200 on this corset, okay. It's like, can you imagine having to be like the weird, creepy, pervy guy following Sally Fields through the store for TMZ? Like, she bought that. Oh, how much is it? $200. So, now, of course, when you see her in the dress, you know that there's a lot of wire and cloth lending a hand.
Absolutely, that's what it all is.
So,
wire and cloth.
And so, but the whole point of doing it is so that when you're walking the red carpet, people don't know. They're like, oh, well, she looks great. But now people are just thinking like, oh, she's suffocating herself so that she can look skinnier than she really is.
Anytime you see a beautiful woman looking even more beautiful, that's what's going on. She's got help.
She's got some help.
Yep. The Andaid. The Andaid? I love how your show looks professional. Finally, some people who know how to live stream. Yay! Thanks.
If you scroll back up in the comments, you'll realize that we're just actually boring old people.
Yeah.
You, sir, have been misinformed.
What's that sign? Remind Tommy about show. We're supposed to remind Tommy about the show every week,
and we do,
and he
never shows up. We've been doing this show has actually been going on for about 5 years now, and Tommy is one of the people that used to watch it about three or 4 years ago, and so now he's just kind of rediscovered it again, but he never seems to make it around to watch an actual live recording of it.
I miss Faye. I wonder where she's been.
Yeah, she's hasn't been around lately. She's got a rough, vigorous work schedule.
Well, that is very true.
Being in internet security, keeping you safe.
Even popular YouTubers do some awful live streams. Yes, they do. Juju Kitty, rolling on the floor laughing.
So we're talking about
that name, Juju Kitty.
Juju Kitty. So we were talking about, or I was talking about rather, the Academy Awards as being like a big popularity contest. But apparently, Oscar nominee Julie Delpy had some pretty nasty things to say about the Academy.
Oh no!
She's actually nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay for Before Midnight, which stars Ethan Hawke. But she told Film Magazine that the awards are meaningless. 90% white men over 90 who just need money, implying that they're just taking bribes. And she went on to say like, oh, you just give them a few gifts and you've got them in your pocket. So
is she just bitter because she's never won, or?
I don't necessarily know that. She went on to kind of just bash mainstream Hollywood in general. And, you know, you almost have to kind of agree to where a lot of the mainstream
agree, actually.
Hollywood films that are made these days that are actually produced, filmed, manufactured, totally created within, you know, the spectrum of Hollywood, not really like, you know, more of the outsourced independent films. A lot of that stuff is really horrible, just mass-produced crap.
Yes, it is.
99%
99% of it is.
You know, the better your palate is for
Crap.
for media, the more you'll recognize that, you know, hell, when you're building movie theaters, you know, with like 20 screens apiece, you know, the movies never got better.
Nope.
When you were going to movie theaters that were like 6 to 8 screens,
Yep.
it was the same quality from one. Basically, you just got 4 more shitty films a month after that. It's the only thing that really happened there.
That's all
the
you got.
The quality of cinema
it.
never really increased, or the product never increased. You're still getting just a big, lumpy, cancerous knob of crap
A lumpy
on this
cancerous
side
knob.
that continues to grow.
That's what cancer does.
So apparently, you know, all this gal wants to do is just scrape it off.
Absolutely.
And I'm really kind of curious now to see if she actually wins for
That would
best
be
adapted
hilarious.
screenplay for
That would be really funny.
for Before Midnight. If anyone in the chat room actually knows if that won, that would be hilarious.
Speaking of the chat room, Teen Wolf became a fan. Thank you. Don Lakey is confused. So am I. I Love Teen Wolf says,
all
you
get
guys are
confused.
awesome. You're actually doing this right, unlike most people. Juju Kitty means bad kitty. Oh, very cool. Don,
Bad
this
kitty.
is an entertainment and gaming news broadcast. Thanks for becoming a fan, Antade. Teen Wolf said it's a broadcast, one that's actually made correctly. Thanks. Oh, and thanks for the hug. Vira, Skype me. Don, is this really a show or something? Yes.
Yes, it is actually a show.
It's not a reality show. It's just a show.
It's an entertainment and gaming news show that happens once a week for a whole hour, and it's been going on for about 5 years. We started on Stickcam, and then we've been around on various other sites. Right now, we stream on YouNow and Justin TV. We used to stream on YouTube, but we got banned from doing that because it's that kind of show.
That's right. Hi, Teen Wolf. Rockin' Babes, is that HR Puffin stuff on the table? Yes, it is. It's a bobblehead.
Bobblehead.
Gage said KSI. I don't know what that means.
The other thing on the desk here is this fantastic glow-in-the-dark Ghostbusters 2 cup, which leads me to the last thing I want to talk about in the show. Someone I was a huge fan of, I'm sure many of you have probably already heard, Harold Ramis, who was the author for the original Ghostbusters and acted in it. He also directed and wrote several films, including Stripes, Caddyshack. He wrote the original National Lampoon's Vacation. He was part of the original National Lampoon's troupe. Anyway, I made this short, quirky video, the 10 things that I learned from Harold Ramis and Ghostbusters. It's only about a minute long, so I'm going to play that for you now as my own little tribute to Harold Ramis, because I enjoyed absolutely everything he ever did. Nah.
Like that music. Is that one of the free use?
Yeah,
music?
actually, that's exactly what that is. One of the from the YouTube audio library. It's actually kind of it's really convenient, but it's really hard sometimes. You kind of have to like scope through and find you know, a song that actually goes with what your video is. But I've been fairly successful lately. They do make it kind of easy by like picking like genre, how long of a piece of music you're looking for. So there's some pretty exciting features up with that. I know I enjoy it.
Yes, I liked it. It was a very good tribute. Very good.
Anyway, we only got a few minutes left, and I'm pretty much out of news. So we'll just do the old signy offy thing.
Thanks for becoming a fan, Nick.
Yeah, as always, I'm Doc the Gaffer. If you like that last video and you want to see other interesting things I might have done, my Facebook look back video is to fucking die for. So you should definitely check that out. It's youtube.com/DocTheGaffer. Feel free to follow us about on Twitter and whatnot. And we love you. I'm Doc the Gaffer. This is Yu Ming. You've been in the back row. Don't forget to tune in every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for all the entertainment and gaming news you need and something that you don't.
A lot of it you don't.
And we will talk to you guys next week.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Don't die out there.
Hearts and stuff.
Oh.